Tell me about these gold coins. You know I like treasure. I love a good treasure
Well,
story.
that's what we love talking. I mean, if we're talking to, I mean, like, isn't that everybody's dream, especially when you've seen like Indiana Jones or something like one of those movies? It's like at some point in your life, if you could ever stumble upon like some semblance of ancient golden treasure, like I think I would probably just die because like it'd be awesome.
Mm.
That is a dream. But no, yeah, true to form. We love talking about treasure. We love talking about gold. Gold is king, and they found a 1,000 coins off a 300-year-old Spanish shipwreck off Florida's coast from yeah 1715, and it's valued. We actually have a value on this one at $1 million. That's a lot of scratch.
That's a lot because gold and silver are also at like record highs in value because the U.S. dollar is collapsing. Everyone's
I
kind of
mean,
going back to gold.
does does the like does the shipwreck treasure get valued at gold price, or is that a historic, like does it get vintage antiquated like price, right?
I think
Because it's,
it'd
I mean,
be
it's going to museums. It's not getting melted down.
no. I think yeah, it's probably just like gold is worth a lot. Gold is at $4,500 an ounce right now. So like
You just
those,
got that on top of your head.
I got some money invested in gold. Yeah. You can check it, but I think maybe it hasn't reached that yet. It passed 4,000 for the first time ever recently though.
Says 24 karat is worth around 4,300. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, it's getting there, which is like record. Like gold has been like the past couple years. It's like dramatic trajectory and like it's something like world banks everywhere, like China, Russia, like everywhere has been trying to get their hands on gold, which is not. It's like kind of where we're going off of the U.S. dollar. You know, the past whatever 50 years, everything was based in the U.S. dollar because we had the best military, and now everyone's kind of dumping the U.S. dollar and going back to gold. So I'd say that treasure is probably worth it's just in weight $1 million at least. If you're accounting for like just how cool like ancient coins, it's like it's priceless, you know.
1,000. That's a lot.
Yeah. So like each of those, a gold coin is probably at least an ounce, right? So that's like I'd say a million is light. I guess some of those are silver. Silver is also at record prices right now, but it's not worth nearly as much as gold. Yeah, 1,000 gold and silver coins. I think it's worth more than a million, but I don't know. I haven't looked into it that much.
Well, I think you should call those guys up and tell them that you can find them a better price.
Yeah.
Like I think your appraiser's coming in late on you guys. I think he's got special interests in mind.
Are sorry, are you a gambling man? I'll trade you my whole bank account. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Could be a good deal, could be a bad deal. Are you feeling lucky today?
I got some chewing gum in my pocket.
I'll trade you what's in my hands for your gold chest there. You don't know what's in my hands.
Just like get your own chest, be like swapsies.
Yeah. Like deal or no deal.
You like give it a rattle and it sounds like broken glass.
Yeah.
It might be broken glass.
But yeah, that's the dream though. I've told you before, like if I ever just stumbled into more money than I knew what to do with, like I'm buying a big boat and I'm going treasure hunting. Like that's what I'm doing the rest of my life. I'm bringing you with me too. If I get like fuck you money and I'm buying a boat, you're getting over it, Tim. You're going treasure hunting with me.
Yeah, okay. No, but fine.
I'm
No.
gonna pay you. What's your number? Like what is your salary requirements to go treasure hunting on a boat?
Uh it's a $500,000 non-refundable retainer.
Okay, that's doable.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
not doable
But
right now, but in my fictional scenario where I have the infinite money, that's doable.
yeah, but then I take that non-refundable retainer and I quit. No. I'll be waiting on shore to see it. That sounds cool. Yeah. Yeah, but no. I'm not gonna go out there. I just like, isn't it kind of funny though, like throughout human history, like right, like Gold, so fucking valuable, right? But so goddamn useless. It's like the least useful material that we ever found, and it's the most valuable material we've ever
So
found.
I've looked into it before. I watched the whole thing, and that's actually kind of by design for like something that you want to store wealth. Like you need it to be like it's like indestructible. Like gold's not gonna rust or something. Like
Right.
it's gonna be there, and you don't use it for anything else. So you can kind of just
Yeah.
set it to be jewelry and currency. It's because it's useless that we like
Yeah.
store value,
Yeah. No,
and it looks
yeah.
really nice. It looks really nice, you know.
If iron was useful, but then like we'd be using up all the usefulness, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. So
or
it's
I mean,
like
if iron was valuable, but like, yeah,
yeah, it's useless for weapons and armor, and it's like it's really malleable, so you can make it into nice looking stuff. But yeah, it is just because it's useless. It's like that's why Bitcoin is a store of value too. It's like it's not practical currency. Like you know, Bitcoin people will tell you it's like, oh yeah, it's digital currency. It's like no, motherfucker, no one's buying anything with Bitcoin. Like this is
right.
which is why Bitcoin is so silly because it's like, motherfucker, we already have gold. We've had gold forever. Like, you don't need Bitcoin.
My favorite is like, yeah, Bitcoin, right? So valuable. There's been sports, like athletes who have negotiated to be paid in Bitcoin, right? And then people herald them because when the Bitcoin value is high, they then sell their Bitcoin for more money than their contract was worth, right?
Hmm.
Here's my thing. They had to get the money.
Yeah.
Like, great, it's that's like holding a baseball card. It isn't money.
No.
It is a representation of a possible value, but it's not money.
No. And, like, here's the thing is, like, in 100 years, gold, you buy a chest of gold, like, it's still going to be there. In 100 years, there's a good chance quantum computing is going to make Bitcoin just obsolete. Like at a certain point, you get a strong enough computer, it can decode the whole blockchain. Like it's not, you know, you're kind of stuck in a war with like. Then you can add extra encryption, but like at that point, you're spending a lot of money to make your fake money secure. But we already got gold. Like it's a little silly. I got a little bit of money in Bitcoin stocks just because I think in the near term it's going to go up, but yeah, long term, I would not be holding my money in Bitcoin because as soon as quantum computing hits that point, it's going to be like just a race to offload that. And there's a good chance it's already not that secure because I think that's something that happened with like the Silk Road guy. I don't know. Do you remember that story? Do you know like all about
Yeah,
the Silk Road?
yeah.
So he got busted, and somehow they did seize all his Bitcoin. He had his Bitcoin on like a cold wallet or whatever they call it. Um, so I think it's compromised. I don't think they know how they did it, but it was the CIA or the FBI did figure out how to take all his Bitcoin. So there's
I mean, I don't know for sure. Like because I know cursory level of the like blockchain idea, but I do think that right now one of the detriments to it is that it I mean it's the idea around it is really based around an advanced system, right? Like the idea of blockchaining further elaborates into what people are expecting to be the next version of the web, which is Web 3, which basically runs on blockchain, right? You don't have servers, everybody's the server.
mm-hmm.
Um uh but like while it still exists on the current internet, it is, like kind of bound to it, and open to its vulnerabilities.
Yeah. I don't think Web 3 is ever going to happen. I've looked into it. I've had people that like have been really into it. But the problem with it is it's really slow. Like you could have it totally decentralized, but it's not fast. You
Mhm.
know, which is like a problem. You know, I don't think people are going to be like, oh, Web 3, it's decentralized. You know, we're getting rid of the hierarchy. But it's like, yeah, but motherfucker, the internet's slow again. It's like I don't want, I don't want this.
I could see it coming around. The thing is it's one of those things that the technology probably isn't there yet, but also there's no demand for it. because we're all set with what we have. And a lot
Yeah,
of people can't even conceptualize what Web3 is or what the advantages or disadvantages of it are. They don't want to change what they currently have.
yeah. It's one of those things where it's like it's a really cool idea if you're like a computer nerd, but then it's like, okay, we're gonna shift the entire world's infrastructure onto this thing for what? It's like things already work pretty well. It's like exactly what I was saying with Bitcoin. It's like we already got gold. You need to create this whole thing to store value.